A lot of small businesses have been affected by the COVID-19 virus. It includes sports. And C J Woodrow from Pitch to Pitch in Rogers joins us now, Maple Grove High School graduate and Plymouth native. And CJ, first of all, how has life changed for you work-wise?
It's just kind of morphed. We doing a lot of things virtual, like the schools are with virtual practices, checking with our clients. Just not able to obviously do the in-person, one-on-one stuff. But obviously it's slowed. The buildings are quiet, have to be shut down, but the training can still happen virtually. It's just a totally different format.
So what are you doing now for your clients?
Yeah, so every one of our teams are able to get virtual practices. They get virtual videos. They get practice plans, things to work on, assignments, just like you would at school, like they're getting right now through the districts. So they're still getting those workouts. We have workouts that we can do. Actually, we're filming extra ones right now for them for the next week's workouts. But that's what the people that are on teams, the individual clients that rent space, associations, we're in a holding pattern until we get clearance past May 1. We really can't do anything, which is tough because the weather's so perfect right now. It's very difficult because people want to go play baseball right now. We can't. People are getting very creative. It's going back to when I grew up without anything, where it's, tennis balls against a garage. It's playing catch. It's hitting wiffle balls so they don't have to chase the balls. I mean, it's those types of things, just so that not just to get out of the house, but just to work on stuff. You have to get creative because you just don't have the ability to even go to a field and just do stuff. Even though it's nice outside, you're not supposed to be in groups of people. So
when you were younger and there weren't facilities like yours to go to, what did you do a lot on your own?
Yeah, so that's I tell this story often. My mom bought me a racquetball, or actually one of those Incrediballs that super bounce, and she said, instead of bugging me, you can go beat up the garage all you want. So I literally put on gloves and went outside, scraped the driveway, and chucked the ball against the garage with the glove on as much as I could, and that's how I got my arm in shape. Because I've always been a pitcher. I didn't really worry about hitting, so that really wasn't a concern of mine. So I just threw a lot. So
how much did that help you, though, do you believe, growing up?
I think it was,
how much can it help a young player now, say that's not able to come in and get the individual training in person,
yeah.
but they can just do work, like you say, throwing a ball against the garage or whatever?
Yeah, I think that it really kind of, one of our guys said, it really kind of separates those that really want to get better and those that just kind of are just showing up. Because if you want to get better, you can throw against the wall. You can, it's $30. You can buy a pop-up sock net and hit. You can do things if you want to. But yeah, there's various ways to get work in. It's tougher, but you have to just get more creative. But I think simple things of throwing ball against the wall, keep your arm in shape, working on fielding, throwing balls and doing short hop drills, working on throwing ball, as simple as it sounds, throwing a ball up in the air and catching it repeatedly, just to work on that coordination is just stuff you do every day out of practice, but you have to do it. The hitting, I think, is the thing that's going to be the hardest to get back, just because number of baseballs, you have on hand to go hit, chasing them down, the mud, not having the nets, those are the things. Hitting, I think, will be the hardest, but just playing catch with someone or throwing a ball against the garage is very doable. It's the hitting, I think, that'll be the hardest.
Tell me a little bit about your company again, your business, how many years you've been in business, and if things were in normal situations, so to speak, what would a daily look at Pitch to Pitch look like?
Yeah, sure. So our facilities right now, I mean, it would be, with the weather, it's difficult, but it's insurance policy for associations. This is our busiest time of year. We were having our best year yet. Winter training went awesome. Kids were getting after it in the weight room and all of our velo and hitting programs, and they were seeing gains like crazy. The associations, everyone would be coming in, getting ready for the season. So we'd be seeing everybody right now. Typical day, you get there by, 12 o'clock to 2-ish, get everything prep, connect, get the facility set up. And then from literally 3 o'clock to 6, you do lessons in academies and training. And then, basically 5:30 to 10 is practices for teams. They'd be in every single day doing stuff. So now it's lights are off, things are quiet, but yeah, this is our busiest time of year typically.
So you have not only youth players, but you have college players that come in too during their off season, right? And get some training or extra work in.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of our pro guys even are forced to be back. So they're trying to find a place to work out. Our college guys want to stay in shape. The high school kids were literally about to start their tryouts. So all the levels, all the way from the 8-year-old all the way up to the pro guy, they're all struggling because I legally can't. I'm in my building now because legally an employee can be in here and I'm the owner, but I can't allow anybody else in the building with me. So that's very difficult because I've gotten thousands of texts being like, is there any way you can let me in just a hit. And I'm like, I can't.
Right.
I can't. It's a fine and jail time. I'm not messing with that.
Not worth that.
No.
CJ Woodrow, thank you for your time today, and best of luck to you.
Always a pleasure, sir. Thanks for talking to me.
Find more prep sports games and highlights at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.